Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Babe. Some of you may know me as Babe from the Cooking Coppin' Babe, the channel I have with my other half, Josh. Go check it out if you're looking for regular everyday recipes and barbecue. This channel, however, is dedicated solely to sandwiches. I make all sorts of sandwiches, or I'm working on it. I'm slowly getting through them. Taking requests, making what you guys are asking. So I take your regular everyday sandwiches and try and add a little extra touch, some extra flavor, do something magical with them. I don't know. I'm having fun. I really appreciate all of the support so far. So you guys, I'm just going to keep going with it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get to it and see what I'm making today. I am going to make a Cubano sandwich at the request of my other half. Josh left me a comment and asked me to make one. He knew that we had some leftover pork that we had cooked out on the pit barrel cooker that we actually used for banh mi sandwiches. Oh my gosh, if you've not had one of those, go check it out on the other channel. They're delicious. So I'm gonna use our leftover pork that we have. It's a pork tenderloin that was smoked for, I think, like 2 hours. And I'm going to use all of the ingredients of a regular Cubano, but I'm gonna add a little magic sauce. So come along with me and see what I'm making. Here's what I have for the ingredients today for my Cubano sandwich. I have my pork tenderloin that was previously smoked. I have ham. I have Swiss cheese. I have a lemon, garlic, horseradish, hot sauce, mustard, mayonnaise, pickles, and a big loaf of French bread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn this little group of goodness into a mustard aioli. And that's gonna be the sauce that we lay down along with our meat, cheese, and pickle. It's gonna be delicious. Just wait. So what I'm gonna do is show you each ingredient, and we're gonna start with our aioli. So to start, we're going to need our Kewpie mayo. Again, like I say on every video, this is the best mayonnaise you will ever try in your life. I wish you could see the logo, but it's Kewpie. It's K-E-W-P-I-E is how you spell it. It's really rich, very delicious. Okay, so we're gonna start with about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Whoops. Then we're gonna add in our regular mustard. You want to get, don't mind that. Okay, looks like I'm out and I need a new one. So that was about 2 tablespoons, I would say. Next up, we're going to add just a little bit of horseradish. This is going to give us a little spice. So I only have a little bit left. That's probably a half a tablespoon. And then we're gonna do 1 clove of garlic. This is the Xylus garlic press. It is like the greatest. I can put the whole piece of garlic in and I don't even have to peel it. Oh yeah. And it still gets everything out. Okay. We're gonna roll our lemon. We're just gonna do a little bit of lemon juice. Get those seeds out. Squeeze a little lemon in there. Probably about a teaspoon and a half. Get that seed out of there. You don't want too much lemon. It'll make it a little too juicy. Let's mix it up here. That's looking very yummy. Let's throw a little bit of Frank's hot sauce in there to spice it up. And the Frank's has that vinegary flavor to it. Again, it's just mayonnaise, mustard, horseradish, garlic, lemon, hot sauce. And that is my Cuban mustard aioli. See, the thing I love about sandwiches is you can build them quickly. It's not like some long drawn out process. So we have our aioli. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build the sandwich. I have a piece of French bread loaf here. I'm going to cut it off about right here I mean, that's still humongous. And we're gonna cut it right down the middle. Let's load it up. So let's start with our mustard, aioli. Oh yeah. Now, because the bread is thick, it's gonna suck a lot of that liquid up. So don't be afraid to put a little extra liquid on there. See how it just soaks right into the bread? Because you don't want it to be dry. We're gonna do it on both sides. Oh, it's smelling so good. Okay, a little more there. And now we're going to build the sandwich. So here's what I have to start. Okay, now I want to make sure that I have it nice and cheesy on all sides. So I always like to start with the cheese on the bread. So I'm going to lay 2 pieces on each side. And then we're going to lay our ham. That's going to go first. Be generous with your meat too. Like Josh says, don't be cheap. Don't make a cheap sandwich. If you're going to do it right. That's what he says when I send him to work with a sandwich that doesn't have enough meat on it, apparently. All right, so our first layer is going to be our ham. Our next layer is going to be our pickles. Now, I like the stackers because they're already pre-sliced for me. We're going to lay those down. That's going to be our middle layer. And it looks like we can get about 3 of those babies on there. Who is going to eat this thing? I'm going to have to find a neighbor to feed. Okay, and the last layer of love in this beautiful sandwich is going to be our smoked pork tenderloin that we made earlier this week. We're going to stack up as much as we can. Let's see, do I want to pull this apart? There we go. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Now that's a sandwich. Let's take this off. We're gonna stack it right up here. Is that crazy or what? Now we're gonna grill it. Okay, so what I've done is I've pulled out the cast iron. I've laid a little bit of butter down. I have it on medium-high heat, and I have my Blackstone press. Hey, guess what? Quarantine nails are going away today. The next video, they're gonna be pretty, I promise. So this is my little press that I'm going to use to kind of make it panini style. Coming along here. It smells delicious. We're starting to get some of that grill done. Hopefully get that cheese melted. I think it's gonna be really good. So while it's grilling, I put a lid over it to try and help melt that cheese down because the bread is so thick. I'm sure I could have found a thinner bread, but it's what I had, and I'm, you know, trying to take things from home and use what I have. Okay, let's play a little game called Never Have I Ever. I'm gonna say, never have I ever eaten a sandwich as big as my head. Or made a sandwich as big as my head, for that matter. You guys, this thing is humongous. What am I gonna do with this? Look at how melty and toasty roasty it is though. Oh my gosh. Now I have to cut this thing open. I'm sort of scared that everything's gonna come bursting out, but how yummy is that? I love crunchy, crispy, hot sandwiches. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, see, that's what happens when you get a good knife. I mean, I lost some of it, but it's not bad. Look at this. Look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Success. Success on the Cubano sandwich with a mustard aioli. Lots of Swiss cheese, pickles, smoked pork tenderloin, ham, French bread, grilled in the cast iron. Okay, now I guess I have to try it, huh? This might be crazy. Okay, here I go. Whoa, it's slipping. I'm going to try a little bite. I mean, it's not a little bite. Look, this is my head, and this is the sandwich I made. It's not possible to get my mouth around that thing. Okay, but I'm gonna do it. And look at how juicy it is, by the way. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Here I go. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. For anyone that gets grossed out by eating, other people eating like I do, I would turn the camera off now and stop watching because this is a mess. And it's making a mess all over my face. But it's so good. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Hey baby, how you doing? That's how I feel about this sandwich. So packed with flavor. But that aioli, it's so much better than just using mustard because it adds a punch when you bite into it. Lots of cheese, lots of meat, giant sandwich. Thanks for watching, you guys. Leave me a comment of what I can make for you, what you're interested in seeing me make. Thank you so much for the support. As always, I appreciate you. Love you guys. Hope to see you on the next one. Have a great weekend.